Before starting the video, click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, like, comment, and share with other students.
Hello viewers, welcome to the House of Commerce. Today we are going to study law of diminishing marginal utility. What is law of diminishing marginal utility? Marginal utility of a good decreases with every successive unit consumed, other things remaining the same. It means that all else equal as consumption increases, the marginal utility derived from each additional unit declines. Marginal utility is derived as the change in utility as an additional unit is consumed. Utility is an economic term used to represent satisfaction or happiness. We have got some assumptions of the law of diminishing marginal utility. Number 1, cardinal measurement of utility is possible. The law assumes that the utility is measurable and could be expressed quantitatively. Number 2, income of consumer is fixed. Number 3, consumer has single want. Number 4, consumer is rational and wants maximum satisfaction. Definitely, it is assumed that the consumer is rational, who aims at maximizing his utility, and market knowledge is readily available to all. Number 5, consumer has perfect knowledge of utilities derived from goods. Number 6, all units should be homogeneous. Number 7, size of all units should be standardized. Number 8, consumption must be continuous without time breaks. Number 9, taste or fashion should remain same during consumption. The consumer taste and the fashion trend should also remain the same throughout the process. Here we have got table or schedule. With the help of this table, we have got this diagram below here. We have got total utility and the marginal utility. First, we should know about them. What is total utility? Total utility is the aggregate utility derived by a consumer after consuming all the available units of a commodity. Marginal utility, what is this? Marginal utility is the additional utility, that is satisfaction from consumption of an additional unit of a commodity. That is, marginal utility is equal to change in utility divided by change in number of units. Here we have got explanation from this diagram. On the x-axis we have got units, and on the y-axis we have got marginal utility and the total utility. Number 2, marginal utility curve moves downward because marginal utility decreases with every successive unit. At unit 5, marginal utility becomes 0 and thereafter it becomes negative. Number 3, total utility curves move upward at start. At unit 5, total utility is at maximum level. Thereafter it moves downward. Number 4, relationship between marginal utility and total utility can also be explained from this diagram. That is, when marginal utility is positive, total utility increases. When marginal utility is 0, total utility is maximum. And number C, when marginal utility is negative, total utility decreases. So marginal utility can be negative as well. We have got some exceptions of the law of diminishing marginal utility. Number 1, that is wealth. As wealth increases, satisfaction also increases rather to decrease. In other words, law of diminishing marginal utility is not applied in case of wealth. Number 2, knowledge. It is said that the knowledge is a wealth which is desired to be possessed more, because the desire to know more never comes to an end. In other words, as the era of knowledge expands, satisfaction also increases simultaneously. This case is also exempt from this law. Number three is hobbies. Example, collecting antiques, rare items, etc. Some of the people are fond of collecting the antiques and they have got hobbies of collecting anything like coins, ornaments, paintings, post stamps, etc. Here we have got practical importance of the law of diminishing marginal utility. Number one, law of diminishing marginal utility forms the basis of many other laws like law of substitution, law of demand, concept of consumer surplus, etc. This law helps the state in formulating the fiscal policy by way of imposing higher taxes on rich people and lower on poor, which in turn helps in reducing unequal distribution of wealth. Number three, the law also helps in the price determination as basically the price of a commodity depends upon the utility derived from it. Number four, by consuming one additional item of a product, the utility decreases. Due to this behavior, the buyers curse the expenditure on that specific commodity accordingly. So we had this topic today. Until we will have any other topic next time. Until then, goodbye.